Hello there, and a very Merry Christmas. Although it's not Christmas yet, I'm still wishing people Merry Christmas. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I may be a little bit rusty. Okay, so I was thinking about a new little demo that I could do, and I'm just going to adjust my camera slightly, if it'll let me, maybe not. We'll see how it goes. And I've received some lovely messages from people saying, oh, when are you going to do another video? It's been a really long time. So I thought, well, Christmas, why not? I've been doing a lot of sketching. It's been a good stress reliever. And so I thought I will do like a kind of meditation sketch, maybe do a little Christmas tree. This is mixed media paper here, and I love to sketch on this mixed media paper. It's actually, let me show you the one that I'm using. It's the Canson mixed media, and I like it because it's quite smooth and easy to sketch on. But you can also watercolour on it, use pencils and markers. So I thought, let's do a tree for Christmas since it is the season. So, yeah, so I'll just take my little fine Sharpie pen here and we'll just start sketching and see where we go, because I haven't really planned this at all. So let's just do a very basic Christmas tree shape. I don't really look for perfection or anything like that. I think that's just the way I work. So we've got a little Christmas tree there, so let's start filling it in. So it's sort of a take on, you know, the Zentangle thing, but I just sort of, yeah, I just kind of go with what my hand wants to do. So we'll break this up into a few sections. So I love to do this sort of thing. So what have you been working on for your Christmas? Artsy crafty things. Do you make your own Christmas cards? Do you do tags? Do you make your own gifts? I haven't purchased a Christmas card in many years. I make my own, and the last few years I've actually been creating digital collage Christmas cards and then having those printed and sending those, because it's still your work, which is really nice. And I'm lucky, I have lots of friends and family to send to, so I don't quite have the time to just hand make every single card anymore, but that's okay. So I've broken my tree into little sections here, so I might take a finer sketch pen here, so let's take my Micron really super fine. Is this the sepia? No, I think that's black. I think. No, that's sepia. Let's get the black one. Okay. Here we go. Aha! This is the one I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm seeing shadows here, but we'll see how we go. So I've got a thing about swirls and circles and just bubbles and swirly things. And I've been doing these sort of sketches for quite a while now, and I just take my sketchbook to bed usually and sit and make sketches usually of my little birds, or my little goddesses too. So I'm going to turn this round. Let's see how this... And there's no rule. It doesn't even matter if it doesn't look great to me, to be honest with you. It's just the fact that I've done something creative, for me anyway. Here come the swirls. So some of you will know and some of you won't, but sadly last year my eldest little kitty Marmite passed away, and she had cancer, and it was incredibly sad, and we were very heartbroken. When we had to say goodbye to her, it was just the hardest thing that I've had to do in a long time. Then about 2 months later, we realised that Dibley, really needed a sister, a companion. So we went along to a wonderful pet adoption event, and we immediately spotted the tiniest little kitty. She was 14 weeks old, and we named her Koru. And I have to thank Joel's cousin Jane for that name in New Zealand, because she had the just amazing markings, and she suggested Koru, so we said, right, let's go with that. And she has been with us now for about 14 months. She's about 1.5 years old now. She's the tiniest cat. We've never had a cat so small, and she is full of oodles of energy, and one of the most loving and affectionate, crazy, snuggly kitties I think I've ever known. I'm surprised she's not here now trying to get in front of the camera, because she doesn't like to miss out on anything. And we absolutely adore her. We still miss Marmite, and I sometimes still get a little tear in my eye when I think of her, because she was with us for almost 18 years. She did well. So I think of her often, but to give another kitty a home means the world to us. There are so many unwanted pets out there, and I'm a big, big believer in adoption rather than purchasing. If you can support your local animal shelters, they do such an amazing job. They put their hearts and souls into caring and looking after these animals. And, you know, if I had the room, I would have many, many more. I really would. My garden is still full of crazy animals. We have a ton of squirrels, a lot of birds. We've had bobcats, bears. We have a lot of deer. Owls, we have a lot of owls. Coyotes, if I haven't said it already, I might have just said that. They visit us quite frequently, and we absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. It's one of the joys of living here, and we feel very lucky. So, just to be surrounded by nature and wildlife for me is a dream come true, really. So there was a time many, many years ago when I thought living in the city would be great for me, but I've come to realise that that's not the case anymore. If I could live in the woods, I probably would. Oh dear. Okay, so the tree's coming along quite nicely. I'm hoping that you're getting to see it okay, and I'm sorry about I'm seeing shadowing here. I think it's because of the lamp, but it's a little dark today. So let's do some little sort of chevron shapes here. These are so much fun to do. And then what I might do is just do the... So some of you might be wondering, why have I not posted a video in probably, I hate to say it, I think it's been about 18 months. Oh, good grief. Well, the story behind that is I've been busy studying for my certification in clinical aromatherapy. And for about 1.5 years, I was involved with a friend's studio called Studio Bijou in Duval. You can find all kinds of information about Studio Duval off my Scented Gypsy YouTube channel, or you can visit studiobijou.com and you'll see, and it's a lovely place. And I left a few months ago because I just really had to just start focusing on my studying. And even though I'm still a little behind, I'm catching up gradually. And there's a lot more work to it than I realised. And so that's what I've been doing. And I'm very much enjoying it. It's getting more difficult as the time's going on, but you know what, I will take the challenge. And I've also been trying to build my business, Scented Gypsy business, doing lots of shows, markets and events. So with everything going on and other stuff, it's amazing how the time just goes by. I just haven't really had the time to do many videos, but I've certainly missed it, and I'm very happy to be doing one today. So hopefully this one will turn out fine. It's starting to go a little wonky here, but that's okay. I think I'm alright with that. Let's do some big circles here. I haven't even started doing any Christmas baking. I have not made any mince pies yet. I'm so behind. I also need to send my Christmas cards too. Whoops. So any family in the UK, if you're listening to this, your cards are on the way tomorrow. And hopefully they will arrive before Christmas. Tiny little dots inside there. Sometimes I just leave these black and white. I'm really enjoying working in black and white at the moment. And then what I'm sometimes doing is scanning my sketches and then inverting the colours. So what you see on here in black would be white and what's white is black, and they are really quite effective. And it's really fun to see how different they can look by just doing that one thing. So a friend once told me that the reason I probably like doing these swirlies, it's because I'm connected with nature, apparently. That makes a lot of sense to me now. So I'm going to just turn this slightly, and then I will do lines going this way. So yeah, I'm still being an artist. I'm just not doing it as much as I used to. I think in my heart I am still an artist. And in fact, my Scented Gypsy business, its little tagline is aromatherapy and art for the soul. And I think that just suits me down to the ground. I think that pretty much describes who I am and what I do. Sometimes when I do these sketches, I kind of lose myself in it a little bit, which is kind of that nice way to de-stress. Lots of things are happening, and in the world generally, and just not all good, and I try not to get too caught in those depressing news moments, and obviously I want to be aware of things that are happening in the world, of course I do, but I also don't want to just focus on all the negative things that seem to be happening, and sadly that seems to be a pattern with a lot of things at the moment. And I think that's why art, I think, can be an incredibly healing tool. For me it is anyway. That and watching lots of British comedies, which I've been doing a lot of lately. YouTube has been a wonderful resource for finding British shows that I've watched in the past that I haven't seen for many years, and new ones that Joel and I have never seen before, so it's been really fun. So I hope life has been good to you all, and hasn't been too stressful. I hope you're all healthy and Surrounding yourself with good people. That's the most important thing. Make sure you have lots of positive, genuine people around you. And then no matter how much depressing news happens, we've got good people around us. I'm sounding like I'm really droning on now. So to change the subject slightly, we actually had some snow this week, which was really fun to see. Kind of puts you in a little bit of that festive mood. Ooh, where should we go with this one? We didn't get a huge amount, but it was lovely to see. And some folks got quite a bit of snow actually. I was quite jealous. But it's been very cold. Very cold indeed. Okay, and the last one here, I think I'm going to do one big swirl. And then do it round here. So that's the main part of the tree, and then now I think I might just leave this black and white and maybe go in and watercolour it later. Then I'm going to get my other sketch pen. He needs some friends. I don't know what these are. They kind of just appear. So I'm thinking I'll probably do another demo with some sort of collage as well. Maybe like a Christmassy collage. It's going to dots are another thing I really like to do too. Well, as I say, it's been a while since I've done one of these, so I will take a look and see how this has turned out. I hope you enjoyed watching, and thank you so much for your messages and for subscribing. It's always fun to hear from folks, and I do appreciate your messages very much so. So I think I am going to leave it there for now, and that's my little Zen tree. So I wish you all a very happy and safe Christmas, and I may be back with a little collage demo, maybe a Christmas card or tag or something. And thank you so much for watching, and take care everybody. Okay, bye.